Oakland, AP. Andrew Luck threw his third touchdown pass of the game to break a tie with 5:28 to go. Adam Vinatieri set the career scoring mark and the Indianapolis Colts beat the Oakland Raiders 42-28 on Sunday. Luck connected with all three of his tight ends with a 10-yard pass to Jack Doyle, putting the Colts 3-5, up 35-28. Luck connected earlier in the game on passes to Mo Alley-Cox and Eric Ebron and finished with 239 yards against an overmatched defense for the Raiders 1-6. Marlon Mack ran for a career-high 132 yards and 2 touchdowns, breaking the personal mark he set last week against Buffalo with 126 yards. Mack's second TD came after Doug Martin lost a fumble for Oakland and sealed the victory as the Colts won in consecutive weeks for the first time in 3 years. Derek Carr threw 3 TD passes and ran for a fourth just days after Oakland traded his top receiver Amari Cooper to Dallas. But it wasn't enough to prevent another loss in what is quickly becoming a lost season to begin coach John Gruden's second stint with the team. The Colts started fast with Mo Alley-Cox making a one-handed 26-yard touchdown catch and Vinatieri adding a field goal to make it 10-0 before the Raiders finally found their stride. Carr threw a pair of touchdown passes in the second quarter to put Oakland on top and added a 1-yard sneak for a score on fourth down to make it 21-13 early in the third. The game went back and forth from there, with Luck tying it with a 20-yard touchdown pass to Eric Ebron and a 2-point conversion pass to Chester Rogers. Carr then avoided a sack before finding Brandon LaFell for a 6-yard touchdown late in the third before the Colts tied it back up early in the fourth on Mack's 4-yard run. Most points in NFL history. Vinatieri set the record as the NFL's top all-time scorer in the first half. He kicked a 26-yard field goal in the first quarter to tie Morten Anderson with 2,544 points and then added a 25-yarder late in the second to set the record. Vinatieri scored 3 more points, giving him 2,550 for his career. Rare rush. Carr scored on a 1-yard sneak on fourth down in the third quarter for the Raiders for his first career touchdown run. Oakland hadn't had a quarterback run for a TD since Terrell Pryor scored on a 93-yard run against Pittsburgh on October 27, 2013. Only the Chargers had gone longer without a TD run for a QB. Back-to-back. Mack followed up last week's big game with another strong performance. This is just the 6th time the Colts have had a 100-yard rusher during Luck's 7 NFL seasons and the first time since Joseph Addai did it in 2007 that a back topped the century mark in consecutive games. Injuries. The Raiders lost backup OL TJ Clemmings to a knee injury in the second half. Colts' Mike Mitchell left in the second half with a calf injury. Up next, Colts host Jacksonville on November 11. Raiders visit 49ers on Thursday night. Oakland Raiders fall to Indianapolis. What others are clicking on? Greater than more stories. Copyright 2018 Nexstar Broadcasting, Inc. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten, or redistributed.